episode 3. This is our second take.
Woo! It was a false start.
We got a false start. We got the whole
Funny
cast.
Stevie, take off your shirt, get naked.
I'm here, Finny. I'm here with my co-host Sam, Max, Nick, and Ryan. Said he'll be back in a bit. He said he had to do something.
He's taking a poo poo.
He didn't take us with him?
Yeah.
I want to see pictures.
But yes,
I want to hear it. I want to bathe in it.
we're gonna give a shout out to Nick. He made the beautiful thumbnail on the second episode that I think we're gonna stick with for a bit.
Yay. Yes, that is.
Thumbnails. You can go to Instagram at nick.house. Sorry, Nick's house. My bad.
Yeah, get it right. But I will be doing commission soon. So
Yes. He's gonna be making the big banks.
Yeah.
probably not.
You can commission him to draw you furry yiff porn. if you
We'll
really
draw
want.
furry yiff, but nothing too bad.
For a price.
Yeah,
Dude,
for a
remember-
price.
Remember Manuel? We were in me and Nick were in graphic design. And he was like asking the group chat, what should I draw? And
Yeah. I don't know if you want to bring that up though. Yeah, because I'll probably be arrested. So.
I mean, you didn't draw it.
What happened?
I did draw that.
Well, I didn't need to know that.
It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad. It's
Yeah, then-
very
yeah.
soft core.
Oh no.
Basically, Manuel wanted Nick to draw a thing of an underage girl, and Nick kept saying she's 16. She's 16.
Is it My Hero Academia?
No, I don't watch it. It was Daya from Part 8.
And I was like,
Oh.
bro.
Imagine asking somebody in real life to draw hentai for you. That's kind of like a next level thing.
Okay, so in last year I drew something and I showed our friend Isaac, and he saw it and he looked so disgusted, and oh my god, I will never draw this again because he looked I did something to him and it was horrifying. It was horrible. It was probably the worst feeling probably the worst thing I've ever done to another person.
Yikes, man.
Horrible, yeah. Anyhow.
It's always a skill I've wanted to have, like be good enough at art to like just draw fucked up shit for a lot of money. But it sounds like it's not as much of a gift as I would think.
No, it is a gift. My sister is also a very talented artist, and she drew a picture of an egg with a very human face, and it was
Wait, I
it was
actually
very epic.
see this.
I'll send it later.
Okay.
Alright.
See if I can find it though.
Hey, Ryan's back.
Oh, that's what you just did, right?
No.
More.
To the dishwasher.
Mmm.
Yeah, this
See?
Poo poo.
here.
So, I know we already talked about this, but for the content, I'm gonna ask it again.
Mm-hmm.
What have you guys been doing for lockdown?
Oh gosh.
Yeah?
Just been sleeping and playing MMOs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been playing MMOs, but I've been trying to write more, because that's entertaining.
What do you mean? Right?
Yeah, like what are you writing, dude?
Ooh, well, I have like, I don't know how many. I think maybe like 15 songs, and maybe like half of them are like fully fleshed out.
Damn, bro.
But there are a lot of them that aren't like there yet, so I'm trying to like finish them and make new ones.
That's pretty swag.
Do you want to plug yourself?
I'm not ready to release anything yet. I still think it's all shit, so.
Dude,
Are
it's
they-
okay. Dude, just do what I do. Become the meme. Become the meme. Accept it.
It's a lot less memeable. It's mostly depressing, so.
Exactly, it's memeable. You're depressed. Well, it's
I'm gonna wait on it, but eventually I will have something to plug.
yeah.
Is it better than
Nothing's better than bad wisdom. Shush.
yeah, bad wisdom?
If we're memeing, no, it's not.
If we're serious, yes, it probably. is.
Probably. But you've probably also gotten way better than that thing, so.
Yeah. That was tough. That was yikes.
Those dark times.
What was that, freshman year?
That
That was
last
sophomore,
year.
yeah.
It
What?
was like last year, like
Retard?
beginning
What?
of fucking semester. Nick, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, that's my sister's drawing.
What?
Oh. Try again. I like it.
Sam, put it up right now.
I don't even see it.
Homunculus.
Where did you post?
I just want to stomp. I want to curve stomp it.
Bro,
I want to see the yolk fall out from his eyeballs and every
don't-
orifice.
I want to put him in a soup.
Soup.
Makes me want to put him in
My
a
homunculus.
sandwich.
I want to
Yo,
make a
yo,
homunculus out of him.
Let's make your sister's egg a homunculus.
No, don't say shit like that. You can't say that.
Vessel for my
Wait a minute.
That's some Alabama shit. Let's make my sister's egg a homunculus. No, you can't. No.
different.
Nah.
It's an egg.
Yo, did you guys see what our school's doing for the education shit?
Yeah.
No.
I was
Okay.
just in one of them.
Was it
Well,
cringe?
Wait, was it?
It was very funny.
Is it mandatory?
No.
Okay.
You're in AP, right, Nick? That's what that was for. Right?
No, that was for Algebra 2, which
Oh.
Max should have been in.
Wait, how many
like,
people actually showed up to that?
Like a good 15. Some of them left. Like, you know Yahir Garcia?
Yeah.
Did he
Yeah,
saw him on leave?
Wait, why was he in there? He's not. Wait.
Yeah, he's in my pre-calc class. What the heck?
Miss Lawler called on him, and and he said and then he left. And then everyone started laughing, and Miss Lawler was like, "Oh, did he leave?" And some kid had like an app where it would change his background to like a city or something, and he'd keep turning on a lightsaber. And do you guys know Jim Chang?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he just got a baby out of nowhere. Like his mom just gave him a baby and left with it. And
What?
Dude, the joys of fucking online homeschool.
I need to join next time now.
Man.
Oh my god.
it was like class, except a lot more kids were talking.
Except
so
there was a
yeah,
fucking baby.
Did you take attendance?
Wait, was it like a voice chat or was it text?
it was a video call.
On Zoom.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine you
I
can
want to turn my camera on, so I put my thumb over my camera, and she's like, Nick, I can't see you. And I was like, I don't want to be seen. And I was reading myself, and she's like, Nick, I can't hear you. And I was like, I know.
Miss Lawler, please.
That's man.
I have a green screen.
Dude, you need to record
Some-
that for,
Delete.
you need to just record one of those sessions and we'll just upload it on the channel.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to, and I was gonna maybe just talk about this with the boys in private, but I don't see any point in not bringing it up. But we could start doing more stuff on the channel instead of just the podcast. We could start uploading
like
stuff
your
that we
mom.
all do. Yeah, like that.
No, we can do like a league thing.
Yeah, I mean, like if you guys,
Who's gonna watch it?
I can give you guys all the password, and then if you want to upload something to like publish
I'm down
it to
to-
people.
I'm so down to do like Scribblio or something like that with you guys.
Oh.
Like, post that.
Oh,
Did you guys get Drawful while it was free?
Yeah,
No.
I did.
What? What was that?
Wait, was that on Twitch Prime or something?
Oh, that was
No,
on
It
Steam.
was on Steam.
Oh no,
Oh, you suck.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
your boys
No,
are
Kevin
coming out
put it
with
in the
the
Discord.
videos.
Oh, yeah, I don't like.
I'll pay attention to what he says. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I see a notification. If it's not directed at me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You could get Zoom on the PC.
See, you should use your webcam mic.
So,
Hold on.
that shit was cursed.
Okay, so,
No, I need to use like my Apple earbuds.
Dude,
now.
did you get?
Sam, tell us
Hey.
about your disease, your horrible illness.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, my
Your
hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this weird rash thing on my hands, so I gotta put fucking lotion on it and wear gloves like all the time. It's pretty
Is
crazy.
it like giant hives plaguing your hands?
Yeah, it's just like I
Dude,
can't
that's
show
e-
them because they're getting better, but they're just
That's
like
easy.
blisters everywhere on my hand, and like my entire all the first layer of skin on my fingers are like is completely
Do you
gone.
know what it's actually
Much
called?
gaming.
It's basically like athlete's foot, but like for your hands.
On your hand?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's so fucked.
Alright, I'm
I don't
gonna
even-
ask
You've
this.
been washing your hands after you've been jacking off, huh?
No, yeah, it's just I itched my foot, and apparently I had it on my foot, so now I
Your
have it on my
get all
hand.
sweaty when you're done, and then you're like, damn, I don't need to wash my hands. That's
No,
how you get
I'm not an
past-
animal. I'm not an animal.
Bro.
I do my
It's
due
like-
diligence.
It's like eating chips. You have to lick your fingers afterwards.
Oh!
Have to.
Truers.
Next thing you know, Sam's gonna mute up one day in the podcast. He'll come back.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that would be really funny though.
First day after this, he's gonna shake our hands and he's gonna say, "Guess what?"
Oh, it's like Diary of the Wimpy Kid with like the weird kid, and he like puts boogers everywhere. He's like,
Yeah, except it's my ejaculate.
Fraggly or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah. He
Bro,
goes
dude.
over to his house, and it's just disgusting.
You wanna see my booger disc collection?
Yeah.
Did you guys
I could
ever?
never watch those movies.
Did you guys ever read the books of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I remember.
Dude, the new movie, The Long Road or whatever, the road trip one, it was cursed.
Was it? I didn't.
They changed
see
like
that.
all the actors.
All the actors are completely different. It's so cursed.
That doesn't sound great. But my favorite part of the books probably is there's this one part where Greg's over at Rowley's house and they're talking in a fucking secret language and they just say to each other right in front of his dad like, your dad poo smells poo like poo mom poo or woman poo. And then they're like, ha! Tricked that retard. There's no way he knows what we meant.
Dude,
It was like soft bunny rubble double double.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Captain Underpants kind of boy.
Mm. Did you guys ever read like the middle school books, like the Nate middle school books?
Yes,
Those ones?
I
Yeah.
did read those.
Those I liked those when I read them.
dude, those books were like the shit.
Yeah, kids books in general like slapped after you hit like 10. They're pretty
Yeah.
good.
I like now, dude. I'll go into Miss Oki's and like I'll pull out like Dr. Seuss and she'll be like, "That's not great."
That's
Shut up.
motherfuckers pulling out red fish, blue fish.
like, bitch,
do you mean,
let me
no?
read my book.
Dude, I found out something the other day that apparently Dr. Seuss did like political cartoons in
Oh,
like
yeah.
the World War II times.
He actually had. Oh, never mind.
What?
Nick, are you gonna be a propaganda artist one day?
Yes.
Draw for the U.S. Army.
Dude, you should start doing that now with coronavirus.
Well, actually, I do have chalk. So, and I saw this little girl. She put. No, I'll just leave it at that. Saw this little girl.
Don't leave it at that. You can't leave it there because that's not cool. Okay.
But she put chalk on her driveway, and it said "Stay inside." And I was like, "Wow, this little child, this being, it did something like that." So I was like,
Dude, bitch was outside riding that. Just stay inside. Like, what the fuck?
"Hypocrite! Make me wanna puke."
10-year-old hypocrite. Just like adult male goes up to her. Please
Yeah.
stay safe. Hypocrite, go inside.
But talking about political cartoons and Dr. Seuss, I will bring up that he did do like a Winston Churchill, Hitler like fan art, like
Fan art.
like a ship. Yeah, if you look up Churchill x Hitler, you'll find it.
That's probably a lot of stuff.
It's actually really
Probably
cute.
you'll probably find some fan
That's the
fiction.
best crossover ever.
Very wholesome
Yo.
to say the least.
Yeah. We need more wholesome Hitler.
Wholesome Hitler. Oh, I was going through some DMs and well, the first message somebody sent me was Hitler was a sensitive man.
Really cool.
Yeah. Just look at his art, dude. Super sensitive.
Okay, his first painting was him crying. It was actually really sad.
Really?
It made me turn bright red and pee my pants and just all sorts of liquids just flowing out of every
All
orifice
sorts of
pore.
liquids. Yeah.
Hitler was a sensitive man.
Indeed, he was.
His first painting,
Little
while he was him
crybaby.
crying, he was also buck naked.
What a pussy.
You just ignore that part. Get away from me.
It's so.
Hey.
Oh,
It's.
yo, motherfucker's got Starbucks.
White girl, white girl.
White girl, white woman.
Wait, it's just.
I hate white people.
Woman.
Let's talk about white people.
I hate them.
Yes.
Hot take. Hate them all.
Ryan, what's your view on white people?
Just
Yeah.
stay away from me. I don't want to be affected.
Yo, you do you, man. I'll do me. We don't need to come in contact.
You gotta stick with your flock.
Right?
What's that Bible
Right, dude,
keep bringing up,
I find that fucking hilarious, especially when Ryan hangs out with at lunch with all the white people at the table.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm brown.
No, you don't count. You're too white. You don't count.
Dude.
blue eyes.
I want to talk about freshman year, dude. Freshman year was actually
Hated
the
that.
best. What do you mean, dude?
I've hated all years of high school except the first semester of sophomore, but I hate.
Dude,
Yeah.
freshman year
Remember the
was.
time you saw me, for 2 seconds in sophomore year? You
Oh
walked
yeah.
past me and you said, "Hey, Nick," and I said, "Hi."
Yeah.
Nick was,
That was pretty
terrified
great.
at that moment.
I didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
I think from your video call when I first saw you, you looked a lot different. Looked more scraggly.
Well, it's probably the hair length because I used to just wear it down all the time because I didn't have enough to put it up.
Yeah, that's right.
But now
and
I
you had
just-
a full-fledged mustache, like a handlebar.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
kinda
even
cringe.
joking, like a beard too.
Dude, I was high-key bullied in English freshman year. Now, when I say high-key, Ryan had that class with me.
What happened?
So, okay, it wasn't actually bullying. It was just them being complete assholes to me at the time.
Well,
Which is being bullying.
Yeah.
so,
Which is bullying pretty much. But I was bullying them back. It was just back and forth bullshit.
yeah.
Fucking, you know how in English we had the textbooks and you would rip out the pages and turn them into the
Yeah.
teacher. Yeah. Let me tell you, dude. I was never done with the pages, and my friends would
Oh, bro.
Ah!
shit out of my
That
pages.
is so freshman.
That's
though.
fucking annoying. God.
It gets worse. It
Did
gets
you beat
worse.
him up?
No, I'm friends with it's Gabe. It was fucking Gabe.
Oh.
It was Gabe from swim. And fucking, it gets worse.
Punched him in the throat.
So this was just beginning. At the beginning of the semester, it wasn't happening. We were all just dicking around. We would rip each other's papers left and right. Doesn't matter. It was very it wasn't a lot. Right. Then the tragic part of it hit, where the teacher's husband died,
Oh.
and we had a sub for the rest of the semester.
I think I remember that. I think
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
Miss
people
Campbell.
talking about that. Yeah.
And I remember,
Miss
oh
Campbell.
man, I was fucked up, dude. I was like, dude, I remember we were in one of the classrooms in the 800s, the day she wasn't here, and I was like, dude, what if someone died?
Ah!
I said it as a complete joke. I didn't mean it any way I would
Fuck.
set upon her. She was such a nice lady.
That's
and
so.
then we go into class the next day, and everyone's like, so, yeah, your
Explain
teacher's
something, Vinny?
husband died. And I was like, guys, I didn't mean it.
No.
I swear."
Dude, that's so sad.
The rest of the semester, we were just dicking around. And it was so... We would get our work done. I passed that class with, a C or something.
Yeah.
But I would always turn in the work to the sub. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, I ripped it on accident. It would be
Every time.
Yeah,
Every time.
I would, tape it up. Dude, it was...
Ah.
I remember it was the end of first semester, and Gabe, and we were all messing around. Baker, who's in ROTC, he brought napkins for ROTC meal and stuff like that. And fucking Gabe, he's like, "Yo, let me see those," and goes to sit on the napkins. And
God.
Out of all the bullshit that was happening that day, the sub looked at him of all people and said, "Hey, don't sit on those napkins." And dude, to this day, he is still cheesed by that. If you bring it up to him and ask him about it, Max, he will actually punch you in the face.
Yikes.
Dude, he was so cheesed. He was like, dude, he was literally right after, like, the whole mood was killed. He was like, we went from like this to like, and he was like, dude, if they're my napkins, I got the okay to sit on them. I should be able to sit on my napkins, okay? And
Dude,
he's got a point. He's got a point.
Yeah.
That's like pro-gun.
Yeah, bro.
That's how people argue pro-gun.
Ryan, what were you like in that class? I don't remember you at all in that class.
I slept.
sometimes. Yeah, every time.
Dude, you fucking sleep in every class.
I remember fucking last year and freshman year. That's when me and Ryan kind of like got. It was like second semester. We had Thomas and Jennings, and fucking, we sat right across from each other. And we'd start talking about league and stuff.
Yeah.
And then fucking, I would look over, and he'd just be.
Yeah! Dude, no, there was this one time, because me and Ryan had algebra last year together, and fucking, there was this one time the teacher was calling on him, and he was just in the corner like, and the teacher called, and then he didn't respond to the first time, and she was like, alright, moving on to the next person. I was trying to wake him up from across the room, like, hey, dude, wake the fuck up.
Yeah, dude.
Nothing.
It got to a point where Thomas and Jennings would be like, "Hey, Finny, can you wake him up?"
Ryan is a snooze boy.
So sleepy, babe.
Yeah. Gotta get my beauty sleep.
Dude,
Too much gaming.
I mean, Ryan had like 0 periods all fucking year.
Oh, yeah.
Those 2 years. So like it was.
No,
understandable.
only for 1 year.
Oh yeah. Well, then what the fuck happened in fucking freshman year at 4th period?
Oh, just bad
Or like
sleep.
3rd period or whatever. No, we had 5th period English.
Yeah.
Dude, Sam, can we talk about Mr. C?
Oh, yeah!
Mr. Kabachuchu?
Yes.
Ooh, mommy.
Dude,
Max.
Mommy be like,
Mr.
swag drink.
C.
Right. Okay, sorry, Fiddy. Go on.
Mr. C was like, honestly, a lot of people give him a lot of shit. I don't.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love Mr. C. He's my favorite teacher.
Wait, are we
Hands
still
down.
talking about Kabachuchu?
Cause he's awesome.
He's funny.
He just calls people out.
He's the
I think
funny
he's
brown man.
deranged.
Oh yeah, I need to tell this story. I haven't actually told. I've told this to you guys, but I haven't told it. One time I was in his class and I was super tired because I just,
Oh, I remember that.
gaming. And so I fall asleep at maybe like 20 minutes from the bell or 15 minutes from the bell. And then I wake up and I sit up. Nobody's there. And it's like 10 minutes after the class has ended. Or it's like 5 minutes after the class has ended. And he's just in there looking at me. And he doesn't get mad or anything. He's just like, so why do you think this happened, man? He starts giving me like a fucking therapy session about why I'm sleeping in his class. And I was like, I'm tired.
Starts white-stirring you, dude.
And then he let me leave after
Black tar heroin.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sleeping in your class.
Dude, he would always, he'd look at, I remember every time he would, talk about gang shit and drugs, he would look at, like, Nick.
Oh my god, yes. I remember he looked at Salisbury and I said, he's
Yeah.
looking at you. And everyone stopped.
Dude, the thing is, Mr. C, low-key racist, but, like,
Maybe.
yeah, because, like, everything he said, he would look at a certain person, or a certain race and, like, ethnic group and everything, and it was fucked.
Oh my god.
But it was so, like, subtle, it was funny.
Yeah. Subtle
I
racism.
I remember he would, bitch about the fucking lady and
Oh yeah, the lady
water
downstairs or something.
Pipe. Yeah, the pipes.
I met you in that.
Yeah, I met Nick in that class.
Yeah, you know when, like, you're just staring off into space and you just happen to be looking at someone?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That happened to me all the time with Finny. My eyes would just drift towards him because
You were just
like,
in love with him.
blinding glory. Yeah, it was true love at first sight, and it was just natural. It was an instinct.
Yeah.
And then he made us meet everyone. That's how I met Finny and Isaac. He
I
made fun
fucking-
of me for not knowing what Poggy is or Pog Chomp.
Dude, I fucking it would be like end of the day, and you know how they like gave us time at the end of the class period to like do whatever and go on our phones
Yeah,
and like play
yeah.
games and shit. I would always pull my Switch out and play Smash. And dude, everyone in that class was vultures. They were like,
Yeah, but they suck at Smash.
Yeah.
That's what's funny about it.
Everyone sucks at Smash, but they want to play. You suck.
I know I suck. That's why I play it.
No, I don't mean you. I mean, okay, if someone pulls out their Switch and you're like, hey, I want to play Smash, don't. You suck.
Yikes.
Dude, what I
I'm
do
better
is I
than
say-
you. Everyone here is better than you. Tenfold.
Probably
Don't
true.
even try. You
But
suck.
I literally say, okay, yeah, sure. I body him, and they're like, okay,
Yeah, I remember that one kid would crowd, and he's like, yeah, I play Ike.
oh yeah, fucking Dylan. We have
Yeah.
Dylan in our class.
McLean.
Yeah,
I
Crack.
destroyed him with
Oh.
like half a controller.
Man, so many people suck at Smash. And then they try to roast you that you're good, and it's like, oh, you have no life. And then
Try hard.
Sweat. Yes, I'm better than you. Get over it.
Yeah, sorry, I play video games.
Do you want to
You're
play
not-
again?
you want to play again? You want to go?
Oh, I 3-stocked Abner, and he's like, dude, you're so sweaty. And I was playing Kirby, and I was like, yeah, I'm a
Dude.
sweat.
Dude, I would have purposely. I purposely learned Jigglypuff that year just so I could just mess with people.
And we got super
funny.
buff, so
They
like,
they were like, dude, how the fuck are you killing me at 60% with one button? I'm like, I'm just too good, man.
okay.
I
The
would
worst
just hit 'em
character
with the.
against worst people.
I would hit 'em
okay.
with the pound and they went DI.
If you're playing with them again, you should turn off your Switch right before you die.
I'm done.
Don't stop. Turn it off.
oh, it looks like the bell's about to ring. We have 20 minutes. No, the bell's about to ring.
No.
Dude, the amount of times I've done that where it's like, I want to pack my stuff up. And they're like, okay, yeah, just one more game. And I'm like, no.
Okay, so like the whole group of like Alan, Juan, and all of them, I had I think fourth period with them, and they would all leave 10 minutes before the bell to get lunch.
Bruh.
Couldn't stop them. They were like a parade or like some kind of army, and it was like 5 of them. So they would just pack up,
Dude.
leave. And Miss Hoffman was like, "Well, I guess they're gone."
Oh, well, dude.
Like we were
It
watching a
is-
video on Julius Caesar, and something very important was coming up, and they just left. And Miss Hoffman was like, "Yeah, you guys can leave." Like she was just.
That's so
defeated.
depressing. Oh no.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh
He
yeah,
has no power over them.
I remember doing that shit all the time last year because I was being a fucking little asshole, and it would be like, because algebra class, you know, it's fucking super easy, and I'd already taken it before. It's just that the credits just didn't go through for the last year, so
That's weird.
I take it again with Ryan, and so I leave at the end of class a lot of the times because it's like, oh, I done the work and then there's nothing else, so I just leave. And this one time there was a sub, and I laughed really loudly, you know, the signature in the middle of the class, and she kicked me out. She kicked me out of the class for laughing, and then I went to go piss. But they thought I left. So what Ryan did is he tried to pass my backpack out through the door to help me escape. But I was just in the bathroom taking a piss. So
He's like, where is he? Come on.
I didn't want you to, go home empty-handed.
thank you. I appreciate it, but I was just pissing.
Didn't bring any back for him, so.
But then she scolded me when I went back in. So that's cringe.
Dude, subs are cringe.
Yeah.
I remember
50-50.
I remember how I got you to laugh.
Wait, really? How?
Shing, shing.
Oh yeah, you fucking held up. Oh yeah, and there was this one time in that class where we fucking just to pass the time we got rubber bands and then started shooting paper across the room for no reason. just like little fucking assholes. And then you shot it up into the air once, and it hit me right in the fucking eye. It ricocheted off the ceiling.
Nice.
That's why you
Have you
take
guys seen
algebra.
the little paper like knives in the ceiling?
No.
Yeah.
Dude.
No,
Okay.
what?
We were
Do you
doing
have-
that in fucking peer counseling.
Yeah, I just looked up in Baker's room, and in one of the corners was just paper, and I was like, and my friend in Georgia was telling me that he would do that, and the next day I was like, wait, it's like an epidemic.
I
Yeah.
know, like every single class had it. And they're like,
So that happened in Macbeth's class too.
It's physics though.
big bag, physics.
Hey.
But what it is they make paper darts, and I don't know how they make it so crisp to make it stick, but they just do.
They're just good, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you just suck.
Nah, I don't try to do the darts. I'm not a fucking
Yeah,
degenerate like those
because
people.
you suck.
Nah, I'm old fashioned. I'm old fashioned. I throw fucking pencils on the roof like.
No, yeah. I know you're old fashioned. You just you light up in the middle of class.
Not me though, cigarettes.
Bro, dude,
I love
some
a
of the
good pipe
teachers at
after
the school are
class.
fucking blind, and you could probably light up right in front of them, and they'd be like,
I don't know,
my
Vinny.
God.
Can you? I don't know.
"I've
Miss,
seen it."
No,
And
I know
have
you've
you guys
seen
heard
it.
Miss Nank?
Yeah.
Kids would vape underneath her desks while she was playing movies. Or, like, her cables. Like, they would sink
Wait,
their
under
face
her
into their
desk?
backpacks and just vape.
Nicotine
wild.
fiends.
Yeah. And
Vapist.
I remember Finny, me and you just started hanging out like right after you stopped doing the vaping. Like
Yeah.
you went through the vaping phase, and that was
you vaped?
Yes, I did. I was a stupid, dumbass, retarded cunt.
Yeah,
I,
you were.
I remember Max telling me about that. That was-
Oh yeah, dude, I was one of the guys that got caught.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I don't know. Can you get away with it?
you can't.
Do you have a
You can't.
tattoo?
No.
But
I
he
wanna
was
get
just
tattooed.
retarded when he did it.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it
I remember
sucks.
telling him, I was like, dude, hit a fat one, hit a fat one. And then Miss Nank was like, what are you doing? And then Vinny was like,
Dude, it was so bad too. Like, when he did that, I don't know what happened, but I just started having a coughing fit. I
Ah,
just started dying,
that's unfortunate.
and I was like,
"Doing nothing."
and she's like, I just want to check on you because I saw smoke back there. I was like, yeah. So, like,
I lit my
started-
finger on fire.
Yeah, my hair's on fire. Please help me.
I actually started fucking crying, and I fucking showed it to her. Oh, I was done. Dude. It was like 5 minutes before class ended too.
Ah,
The end of the day.
You blow rings like a hobbit.
I just want to point out. I started it. I'm the original creator. all these sophomores and freshmen doing it. I'm the original.
You copied
you
me.
guys want to talk about drugs?
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about drugs.
Has anybody? Okay, because I know me and Finny are inundated. Has anybody else had any experience with?
You vape too?
I don't vape. I've smoked
Me
weed like 4 times, maybe.
You serious?
It's not as enjoyable.
What's wrong with you?
It's
What do
not-
you mean? It's not that. I mean,
It's enjoyable if you're with friends.
I'm not a fiend,
You
okay?
did too, Finny?
I used to.
Finny did it before coming to a football game once. I remember that.
Dude, that was cursed.
But I think the reason you brought this up is Max's experience with drugs. All sorts of needles and pills. And I think we should talk about them.
I've
Yeah,
been
Max.
offered cocaine once in the school bathroom.
What? All right. No. What?
Yeah. Yeah. You have it, dude. Everyone in this. Have you not, Sam?
No.
Oh, dude. The amount of people this year since I got the drug dealer jacket have been coming up to me. It's fucking hilarious.
Wait, so the jacket you have is deemed
Yeah.
a drug dealer jacket?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
let me
how?
Let me show the people.
Yeah.
It's a, it's
Oh.
like
Yeah.
a thing.
Does he have minion pants on? What was that?
It's a smiley face.
Oh yeah, that jacket. Yeah.
I'll wear
Jacket.
this jacket.
Elion's jacket.
Oh, where-
That
you
jacket
bought
is
from
swag
him.
though.
No, this isn't Elion's jacket. This is mine.
Oh.
The fuck?
Also, Finny, are you wearing minion pants right now?
No, I'm wearing pajamas. Smiles.
Oh, it's emoji
I went
pants.
to school before.
Really?
But
He
like,
has-
Always
because
wears
I'll,
them.
I'll,
What?
I'll wear this with like a black hoodie, and I'll always have the hoodie up, right?
Yeah.
And then instantly, everyone thinks I'm a drug dealer right there.
I mean,
It looks so cool though.
you look a
And
little
because,
bit like a
I
drug
also-
dealer in
I
that.
also have like the inside pockets and shit. Oh, that's right, Nick. I have your. Fuck.
If it's something bad. Oh, it's okay.
It's the thing. That's right. It's Mr. Coogan's 8 push.
Alright, not AP Lang.
Or sorry, AP Lang. My bad. I don't know. Dude.
Okay, Ryan, have you had any experience, with this stuff?
Yeah. I've taken NyQuil before the first day of school.
Stop.
Okay, actually though, because I know it's just me and Finny, have you guys had any like bad experiences with like prescription drugs? Because I know those can be rough too.
Yes.
No.
Really? No side effects?
No, I've never had to, get those.
Like allergy medicine?
No.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
that-
Really?
I haven't had that, but I've had like that.
Man. Huh.
One time, I stood up too fast and my head went like black and like I got all loosey.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a sign of low iron.
That's fucked up.
Hey Simpson?
Okay. Do you guys have Miss Whip?
No.
I used to for like
Okay.
two days.
I know
So,
what she is.
we were so. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, Nick.
You know how last year our school got delayed because of the fires and stuff?
Yeah.
Fucking, we went in the first day, and she was like, "Okay, we're behind. We're already behind." And I'm like, "What? Huh? It's the first day. How are we behind?"
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
like,
remember that.
throughout the entire year, we were always behind, even though we were sometimes ahead of the other classes.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Huh?" And then I remember one of the times she was like, "This is up in the same day." She's like, "Okay, guys, let's pick it up. No distractions." And then middle of the fucking one of the lectures, she's like, "Yeah, I like using candy because it's all fun and stuff." I'm like, "Well, this is why we're
Huh.
behind."
That's interesting.
It was
Yeah, we're behind, and then we're also gonna waste half the classroom talking about sports, something like that.
yeah, like we wasted so much time just talking about random shit in that class.
Let me bring something up about her. Do you guys know what bingos are?
Yes.
What?
What?
So when old ladies play bingo, they
Yeah.
raise their arms super fast to say bingo, and the flap around the humerus coils
Oh.
about. It's a giant, fat, disgusting slab of
Nick.
meat. That's a bingo wing. Yeah, that part right there, that beautiful Max is
Yeah,
displaying.
yeah.
Except it's huge and fat and ugly. That's what Mrs. Whip has.
Okay.
Giant bingo
Yikes.
wings.
Alright.
To like
So
slap.
Let me taste those
Mine.
flaps.
Alright, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk about your stupid, ugly face. I like that.
Take it back! Take
Okay,
it back.
babe, you know I love you.
No!
Love you, babe.
Fucking. Dude.
Yo, V, you're my baby and I'm
Dude,
kissing
have
you.
Sorry, Finny, what was that?
Have you guys been to the stores recently?
No.
No.
But I've heard stories.
It's fucked.
It's the storage.
There's just no toilet paper.
We went into the paper aisle for like all like the toilet paper, the towel, like the paper towels and stuff like that.
Can you stop? Stop flexing your nose. That's disturbing. I've never liked that. God.
But fucking, we went down it, and it was fucked. It was just all of it. I've never seen something so empty.
Yeah.
The bread
Oh.
aisle, the bread aisle's gone.
Last Thursday, I went to Costco with my family, and this woman was. I've only seen a couple of people with masks, and she also had like her little daughter with a mask, and I was like, "Oh, that's."
I saw this psycho lady, and I don't blame her for this, but she was like, it was hot this day. I don't remember what day it was, but it was like hot one of the days. And fucking, she was like bulked up in like a jacket, a sweater, fucking scarf, mask, hat,
Yeah.
fucking glasses, and gloves. I was like,
God.
Dude, yeah.
I don't blame her, but she's psychotic. She's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a-
She's
that's a-
insane.
That's a bit much. You know?
Schizophrenia, insomnia, sorts of crazy diseases.
Like, this is
Okay,
a really weird situation for the world to be in, because this is like a once in a generation like event.
That's what I think is weird though, is because we've had similar diseases and like viruses like
Yeah,
this before.
this
but
haven't
it's
spread
never-
as far.
No, it just hasn't been like this blown up,
Yeah,
which is like kind of crazy.
it is. Yeah,
Dude,
it's kind of
Do you
yeah.
get okay? I know this. I'm gonna get a little political. Do you guys think Donald Trump's wrong for calling it the China virus?
I mean, we call like we call influenza the Spanish flu. So-
like I
I
don't
don't-
see any wrong with it.
I don't blame him, but I think when you're a public official, you should be careful about what you say, because that's just what
a
you do.
reporter brought that up. I'm sure that's
Yeah,
why you
that's-
bring this up.
That's exactly what I'm
And
talking
he
about.
made it clear that he wasn't trying to be racist or anything.
Yeah, I think it's a stupid thing to pick on, but
So he's just simple. He's simple. He
Yes.
yeah,
he, I guess he didn't
China virus.
think twice
You know,
about
and
it.
honestly, I don't blame him because hearing China virus is a lot less scary than hearing coronavirus or COVID-19.
yeah, but
People aren't buying
like-
Coronas.
You don't want to go outside. You don't want to catch the China virus, Timmy.
like I
Chinese will catch ya.
I don't keep up with his policies or whatever because I frankly don't really care. But from what I've seen of him, he just kind of seems like an asshole. So
Yeah, I don't. Okay,
Big
I'm not gonna-
orange
I
butt.
feel like a lot of the reporters, with like every president we've had too, purposely try to figure out and like. They
Oh, yeah.
literally gaslight the
they try to take him down.
Like they
Every time.
gaslight every time, and like, at what point you're just gonna be like, it's over. Just he's already president. He's just like, it's almost over. Just
Yeah, they've been doing it the whole time, and they do it for every president.
I don't think it's to like impeach him. Like I don't think it's to that degree. I think it's just giving another perspective to it.
well, that's what the news too is. They
It's-
just like, oh,
Well-
Donald Trump said what, or our politicians said
It's
this.
it's
Like,
so you can pay more attention to politics.
Well, I think that if you get your news from just CNN or just Fox, you're getting a very, very biased opinion. Fox is gonna make it seem like everything's good and like Donald Trump's the best, and CNN's gonna make him look like shit. So you have to like read in between the lines and figure out what's real.
That's
Also,
why
like
I follow multiple different like news sources when I do research on this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I'm not just like, oh, I watched Fox. They said it. It's true. I
Yeah,
know
it's,
it."
that's important because
Also-
they
also
do not hesitate to lie.
also Finny, it's like if you see a report and it's like new Article 13, yay, or it's like Donald Trump hates immigrants. Here's why.
And then you read
Like,
it.
which one are you gonna read? Like, obviously the other one's a
Yeah,
little.
That's what makes it sad because like news isn't is
Like,
politics.
that's why you have to read it.
yeah.
No, well, like even then, just like the fact that we aren't getting consistency from anything.
Like there was this one story back in maybe 2017 where there was the big headline for the article was Trump said that there are good people on both sides of like intense white nationalism and shit, and also like fucking radical like socialism or radical communism or whatever, and they actually just took it out of context because what he was saying is that people who want to keep Confederate statues up and people who want to tear them down, there are people on both sides who have good ideas. So they just take it out of context to make them look bad, and they do that with everyone. But it's just stupid.
That's how news works, sadly.
Yeah.
That's also like, I think that's also how like coronavirus got so hyped up because all these people, or all the news stations were reporting it nonstop, and they weren't talking about the cases solved, and they're still
Oh,
not talking about that.
Yeah, they're still talking about
Yeah.
it and how bad it is.
But to be fair, the numbers are rising pretty.
Yeah, it is something to keep an eye on and manage, but I don't think it's something to be panicking personally.
Well, there's
Like, over
yeah.
at Italy, like more than 1,000 people have died. Same with Spain right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you actually, I've watched some of the videos from there, and the Italian doctors are like, they're fucking distraught.
Did you guys hear that? I don't know, probably like a week ago that Europe has their borders still open, but they're still like having a fest, spreading it like it's the chicken pox, and it's
I'm just
quite
surprised
hilarious.
that a lot of places, with how much people are internationally traveling, because prices, I'm surprised a lot of places aren't just closing the borders right now.
Yeah.
They were.
Some are.
Some are, yeah.
But
A
some
lot
are, yeah.
are.
I think just Italy and
I
America,
think
right?
the minor countries aren't doing it.
Yeah.
Which is like bad.
I just think like maybe it's not time to go into full panic mode, but definitely like stay at home and don't
Yeah.
fucking go out.
Yeah.
Stay inside and game. You listen to us.
Exactly.
Honestly, like, over fucking spring break,
Nick, shut the fuck up.
What? What am I doing?
dude, I
Nick.
don't know what you're doing, but it sounds fucking horrible.
Wait, I'm muting myself when I do that. What do you guys hear?
You're...
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was doing that. That actually
No,
wasn't on purpose.
Oh really? Okay.
It's fine.
Yes, there's the mute button on my microphone, and I just keep switching between them.
Oh, I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No.
We were all giving you the stink guy for that one.
I think I said something earlier, and you were like, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sorry, Finny, what were you saying?
Honestly, I was pretty much already in like stay away from people mode as soon as I heard it was spring break.
Yeah.
So I'm not leaving my house for any reason.
Yes.
And spring break by itself is bad enough because of the flu and whatnot.
Yeah, like why would I want to leave the house when people are getting sick? Weather's changing. Shit's
Yeah.
fucked.
Honestly, once it gets past like March in California, it's like 100 degrees all the time. It's fucking stupid.
Epic. I can't wait to see it.
Yes.
Dude, is it just me or has the rain been making you guys more like depressed?
Dude, that's a real thing. It's called
Yeah.
the winter blues. It makes people depressed.
Dude, I imagine people feel in Detroit.
Can't have
Constantly-
anything in Detroit.
Imagine one, living in Detroit and then two, it constantly raining.
Yeah.
Also, like Seattle and Washington.
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
that-
Seattle.
It rains there all the
Yeah, I have
time.
fucking family members who live in Seattle, and it's crazy. It just
I mean,
fucking rains
politics are
every day.
always depressed, so.
Yeah. Well, that's why I try not to pay too much attention to it, because I just off myself.
Oh yeah. Alright, well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we close it off?
No.
I ain't got nothing.
Sam, will you open requests in the comments for your next outfit?
I'm cautious to do that. I'm
No.
very cautious.
We'll set some guidelines.
I'm not gonna be naked.
Don't you believe in?
No shirtless, no naked, nothing.
Don't you
Wait,
believe
no,
like through the
seriously.
lips, Sam? What the heck? I thought you like the French.
I'll wear my Speedo. Give me my Speedo, Sam. You can wear it. It's stretched out enough.
So
Thank you.
I guess to end it off. Thanks guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, hit that bell. Comment down below what you guys want to for us to do. If you guys want us to branch out and not just do podcast stuff, you know,
We'll
we're
open
all-
some
we're probably-
stuff on Instagram. Hopefully, we'll be more active there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. so-
Okay,
Wait, do we-
Max will kiss you all. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wait, do we need a keyword? Keyword is oingo boingo.
How the fuck do you spell
Oh,
that?
lil Jojo. Lil Jojo.
Oh.
Yeah, JoJo
Yeah.
reference.
Cringe. Oh, Max.
You're cringe. Watch
Nice.
it.
Max,
Yeah,
Max, I want to put my
watch
dick
JoJo's
there.
Bizarre Adventure. It's on
Okay.
Netflix.
Keyword,
Max, can you
if
bite
guys
my
watched
cock?
it- If you guys watched to this part of the video, please comment Sam's suit. Sam's beautiful suit.
I
Thank
thought
you.
said
Did-
Snoot for a second.
thought you said Sam.
Well, I am a Jew, so you know.
Okay.
Poop your snoot,
Let's end
dude.
the- thanks guys for watching. This is Scales of Comedy episode 3 coming to a close. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.